Hey everyone, and welcome back. So today we're starting a new series called Accounting for YouTubers 101. If this sounds interesting to you, then please stick around and don't forget to like and subscribe. Welcome back. And congratulations. Yes, I'm talking to you on starting your YouTube channel. You're already so far ahead of most people who, you know, the ones, they talk about starting a channel, how they want to start a channel, but they never do anything to actually take the steps to put their dreams into action. You're not one of those people, I can tell already. We live in a world where telling someone that you are a YouTube content creator for your job no longer results in blank stares, laughter in your face, or those eye rolls. Okay, maybe a few eye rolls, but the point is there are so many YouTube channels out there today, but there's only one you. So I encourage you to stick with it. What you have created for yourself, whether you like it or not, is your very own business. Your YouTube channel is a business. That's amazing in and of itself, but to truly put yourself and your business on a track of fast and sustainable growth, it is imperative that you go ahead now and set up effective and organized accounting practices during the early stages of your business. Why, you ask? Well, the answer is simple, because it doesn't matter how big or how small your business is. If you have money coming in or money going out at any point, you have to track it. There is no other way to put it. It's very simple to implement small changes in your business that will help you track and organize your money that's going in and going out. Not only does tracking your income and expenses give you the peace of mind that you know what's truly going on with your business, but it also helps you down the road as you start to make big business decisions. You must have a good grip on the state of your finances of your business in order to make those decisions. Some simple questions I encourage you to ask yourself. Number one, how do you plan on tracking the money coming in and going out? Number two, what tasks should and could you outsource? Number three, what can be automated? Number four, what professionals can you reach out to for the very important tasks like filing and preparing your tax return, helping you read through contracts and sponsorship deals, all while helping you take your business to the next level? Do you have someone that you know of? My goal for this series is to guide you through asking yourself those questions and many others. Not only asking you those questions, but also helping you implement tried and true methods that I have not only applied myself in my own business, but also procedures that I have helped my clients implement and have proven to be very successful. I'll be showing you everything from processes and methods to apps and subscriptions that you can subscribe to, as well as professional services that you can use no matter how far along you are in your channel. These are all going to truly help you set yourself up for success. You might be saying to yourself right now, but I don't care about accounting. In fact, I can think of a million other things I'd rather do than look at numbers. I'm a content creator. I'm creative. I've heard them all. And these are all excuses to not looking into something that you should know more about. But I get it. It's not something that comes natural to you, and that's okay. Being creative doesn't come natural to me. That's what makes the world go round, though. I wouldn't argue with you, though. Let me say, people who come to me with that excuse for why they haven't been looking at their finances, I don't argue with them, because I do believe in doing what makes you happy and not clouding your creative headspace with things that don't help you move forward as an individual, as a brand, as a business. But I will say that knowing your finances, knowing the state of your business, these will help you move forward. The very wise Warren Buffett once said that accounting is the language of business. So it's probably a good idea that at the very least, you just have a basic understanding of what accounting is. I've been a CPA going on 14 years now. 7 of those, the past most recent 7, have been spent working with entertainers just like yourself as their accountant. One of my very first clients that I had was a touring musician, and when he wasn't on the road, he loved to work on cars. He would come meet with me every month, and about 4 or 5 months in, we were just having small talk before we started our meeting, and he brought up some new car parts that he was adding to a car he was fixing up. And I just laughed and said, I never know what you're talking about when you're talking cars. I just nod my head and, listen. And he was like, well, then you're probably getting screwed over. Every time you take your car in to get an oil change even, they're laughing at you and screwing you over. And I made light of it at the time, but then afterwards I was like, he's probably not wrong. A couple of weeks later, he actually called me, and he had just gotten off the road, and that previous week had been on the road with his touring manager, who didn't come out all that often, but when he did, he liked to talk business with him. And that previous week, he had been talking to him about merch that he was going to be launching and some future gigs down the road, how much profit he was probably going to make on each show. And for the first time, my client said that with confidence, he was able to have a conversation with his tour manager, and he actually understood the lingo that the tour manager was using. And so at the end of the call, he said, I've changed my mind, and I take back what I said. He said, I think that everyone should know a little bit about cars and a little bit about accounting. He's not wrong. I tell you that story because that is exactly why I love what I do. And if I can just help one person, and I mean this, I know a lot of people say this and it sounds cliche, but I mean it. If I could help one person who stumbles across this video, who doesn't know anything about accounting, goes through this series and then learns something and can just even listen confidently to the people around them that are helping them make business decisions, then I will consider this channel a success. And I mean that from the bottom of my heart. This is why I love what I do. We're going to start with the very basics of business and the structuring your business. We're going to go from there to tracking your income and tracking your expenses, which is one of the most popular questions I get asked. What can I deduct? We're also going to talk about establishing an effective bookkeeping system, whether you do it yourself or whether you outsource it. And then ultimately, we're going to create you an organized and effective accounting system for your business. So I hope that you'll stick around, and I hope that you have a wonderful day. See you soon.